Hello, welcome back or welcome to this shit show I call a channel, and we're back with another episode of Corpse Factory. I don't know if you guys have seen the last 3 episodes, which would be really weird if you were skipping to the 4th, but some people like to do that anyway. But this game is really fucking weird, but it's entertaining to play nonetheless. But, when I loaded this game up, again before, because that's what I have to do to take the fucking thumbnail. This bitch is now gone. Noriko's not here anymore. Before, one of those, like, trolley things were here, and she was sitting on top of it. Yeah, that's not a thing anymore. I heard a knock, and I got scared. Anyway. I already tried to record this before. My webcam went all weird, and it was glitching, and my mouse is still really weird. But anyway, we're gonna try to avoid that. So, yeah, I already got, like, through a few lines of dialogue before I had to quit because my webcam was weird. Anyway, we're gonna try this again. These fucking loading screens. Here we go. Okay. I've already read some of this, but I'll just say whenever I, didn't get to it. But anyway. Today drags on and on. Since I don't work weekends, I never really know what to do with myself during my free time. The library yesterday was nice, but I don't want to hang out there again today. So far, I spent the day simply reading at home and brewing the occasional cup of tea to stave off my hunger. I keep checking my phone, but Aoi hasn't replied to any of my texts. Even when I call, she lets it go to voicemail. I don't even have any new requests to attend to. I was hoping I would get at least one this weekend to help accompany my time. To take a break from reading Strange Flower, I decide to browse through noise and see what's happening in my social circle. Though I'm not close to any of the people I'm connected to, save for Aoi, reading through their posts always lifts my mood. Rather annoyingly, the first post I come across is from Please Lord Tomai. I think that's how you say her name. Tomai. Oh god. Oh my god, bitches be tripping if they think they gonna steal my man. I'm sure she was referring to us. We thick as thieves. Who's we? No, he's not! He getting lucky tonight! Please tell me the he that you're referring to is not Shinya. Oh god. It's Shinya. Oh god. Last episode they went on a date together, Tomai and Shinya. Oh boy, this is gonna be a treat. This episode. The garbled post is accompanied by a photo of her and Shinya getting cozy together. Shinya looks more than a little nervous. I would be willing to bet that Tomai is the first girl he's ever snuggled like this. I can't quite figure out why she's so interested in him, or why he's into her for that matter. At first I thought Tomai was just trying to bug me, to know me, by pursuing someone she thought I wanted. But surely this is taking it too far, right? Haven't I made it clear that I just don't care? As for Shinya, maybe that boy really is into the blow-up doll look. I guess I understand him less than I originally thought. Damn. Okay, we've already went over this before. Noriko is definitely gay. She likes girls. I don't know if she likes dudes, but she definitely likes girls. Said something about Aoi in the last episode. I noticed that I've been frowning while looking at Tomai's post, so I decide to slam a finger down on the thumbs down button. That's gonna make her think that you want Shinya. Like, that's not gonna... Anyway. A little text box below the post now reads, Noriko Kurosawa disliked this. My frown breaks and I smirk. It feels somewhat satisfying to publicly dislike Tomai's post. Yeah, but then she's gonna think she's getting to you and she's... Yeah. I can imagine Tomai's face going tomato red when she reads the notification. With a little giggle, I scroll past the post and keep browsing my feed. As expected, it doesn't take long to find a post from Shinya himself. It's out of character for him, but he's actually not posting about criminal cases and detective work for once. Oh, 13 hours ago. My poor boy! She is an asshole, so don't even. I never believed in love until I met her. She swept me off my feet and showed me how to become a better man. Did she? Did she? She makes me want to be the best person I can be. My heart... Oh, God. My heart goes out to my darling Tomai. 2 days together and counting. You sure? You sure? Oh shit, it just registered. They didn't just go on a date. They're together now. That just registered. I look forward to every day because of you. Thank you. He's way too sweet for her. Oh my god. I involuntarily gag and continue scrolling. Nothing else in my newsfeed really compares to those last posts. My sister wrote something about her skunky job and a few coworkers. Wait a fucking sec. Sister? Wasn't the girl's name Kurosawa in the last one that she worked in that, like, clothing thing? The coworker of that Emmy girl. My sister wrote something about her sucky job, and a few coworkers posted about how striking they were about Akane Tsurumaki passing away unexpectedly. Akane Tsurumaki, followed closely by Ichi Hanada, and long before them both, Ruri Hatano, the one who started it all. 3 strangers, 3 people dead, all because of Corpse Girl. People wanted them dead, and because of that, I also wanted them dead. For like the 5 millionth time. You're fucking crazy. That's the only thing I can agree with Tomai here. She said that Noriko's crazy. Noriko is crazy. I won't forget their names. When Corpse Girl rises above the muck and filth in this world and becomes truly famous, I'll share a toast to their memories. Until then, I need to trudge forward. I need new targets, new victims to launch Corpse Girl's name into the stars. If Corpse Girl's website becomes more than an urban legend, more than a rumor whispered off in the shadows, then no, I need to take it slow. I can't get too far ahead of myself. I still need to put in a lot of work before I can attain my goal. But the only way I can move forward is if more requests come through the website. There has to be a way to promote the site. Flashy advertising is out of the question. I don't want the site to look like a gimmick people can visit simply to pass the time. I need a word of mouth. Testimonials. So far the site has claimed 3 victims. I need the original requesters to spread the word about how effective the website really is. Yes, that would be perfect. But I obviously can't get in touch with them now. They remain anonymous when they request a death. No one would willingly put their contact details when doing something so shady anyway. I'm sure some sicko would. I sigh and scratch my head. Thinking about it like this won't do me any good. Maybe I should come back to it later. I reach for my laptop sitting on the couch next to me. Maybe I'll take just one more look for new requests. You never know, right? I log into the administration panel of Corpse Girl's website and check for notifications. One new request. Oh, that music change. Today, 3:31 p.m. Victim's phone. Downloading image attachment. Ooh. Wait, 3:31 p.m.? This was submitted just a few minutes ago. What are the chances I would check the incoming request so soon after receiving a new one? My heart begins to race as the attached photo downloads to my computer. I'm excited about the prospecting of working on a new request for the rest of the evening. Who will be the poor sucker to succumb to Corpse Girl's whims? Will another beautiful corpse be left in my wake? No! Oh my god, that's her! That's Noriko! Oh my god, wait! My heart skips a beat and my hands instantly turn cold. What the hell? Ah! Yo! I can't even talk. A photo of myself appears on the screen. It's the very same image used for my company ID tag. So it's somebody you work with. It's gotta be someone you work with. I think it was Tomai. Bro, imagine if it was Shinya. Y'all, I can't. Please tell me I didn't predict the future. I'm not smiling, in the photo or in real life. Is this some kind of joke? Somebody has requested my death. Somebody has requested my death. Yes!
Somebody wants me dead?
Fucking apparently. Oh.
I can't believe it! It's
It finally. Are you gonna like off yourself? Oh God.
I know exactly who requested my death.
Was it Tomoe?
Tomoe!
Tomoe! Do you know how stupid I look? Do you know how stupid I look? Tomoe! Oh my God, I have to remember that. Tomoe.
Stupid, vapid bitch!
Tomoe Watanabe? Oh, fuck, I'm so sorry. The one person who hates me more than I hate myself. Damn, bitch! Of course she's the one who uploaded my photo. Of course she wants Corpse Girl to take care of me. She's been looking for somebody to test the website on. Her noise post from the start of the week confirms that. And she's been getting increasingly obsessed with tormenting me lately. I'm willing to bet that when I disliked her latest post, it finally triggered her to request my death. She's...
You brainless whore! I am Corpse Girl!
I was gonna say something, but now I forgot. In a fit of manic laughter, I set to work dismembering my photo. I'm going to make my corpse look so realistic that she'll think she really succeeded in getting me killed. And then, when her guard is down... Do you know? I'm frightened. I'm frightened. And when her guard's down, what? Are we gonna kill her, or are we gonna, you know, off ourselves? Oh, God.
No sign of Sato yet? I wonder if she got held up.
Wait a second. Wait, that makes me think. If she ends up offing herself, how does Emmy die? Like, who does her photo? I'm so confused. Hold on. All right, I need answers.
It's not exactly professional to be late on your first day of work.
No, not really. I grind my teeth and hope that Shinya can't sense my anxiety. I don't believe the bitter words that tumble out of my mouth. I send another message to Aoi's seemingly abandoned phone, not really expecting a reply.
She's not the only one.
Bitch-ass fucking sister came into the room. And then some of y'all say that y'all want siblings. No, you fucking don't. No, you don't. He doesn't need to tell me that. I've been watching her desk like a hawk ever since I came in this morning. There's a small surprise waiting for her in her top desk drawer. Courtesy of yours truly. I've been eagerly anticipating her arrival for an hour
We had a
now.
late night last night, so I wonder if she woke up on time.
Please tell me y'all just watch movies. Please, please, please! Look, yeah, so did I. Look. I taste something foul in my mouth. I don't really need Shinya's recap of his night with Tomoe. Yeah.
Don't you have work to do?
I sound dead.
Of course. I need to.
Need to what? Okay. His vocalized thoughts trail off as he wanders away. I return my focus to the keyboard in front of me. As I type, letters scroll across my screen seemingly slower than usual. No Aoi, no Tomoe. The static drone of the office environment is just as loud as ever, but without these two here, something feels off. Aoi shouldn't be missing her first day of work. And say what you want about Tomoe, at the very least, she's punctual. For her to be this late is very unusual.
Kurosawa. A word, if you please.
Who are you? No, like, genuinely, who is she? She's very pretty, though. A soft but sharp voice snaps me out of my thoughts. I look up to find a middle-aged woman standing over me, one hand beckoning in an intimidating fashion. Kotomi Ida, an executive who oversees a lot of the juniors on this floor. I deal with her a few times a week. She's a serious and critical person, but I've seen a warmer side of her when she chats with colleagues of her own level.
Miss Ida, did you need something?
Okay, her last name is pronounced Ida.
Please,
I think
come with me.
Okay. I reluctantly rise from my chair and follow her through the office. She leads me to one of the glass-screened cubicles that line one wall of the office. Special spaces reserved for meetings and temporary workstations.
Take a seat.
Okay. I follow her instructions, sitting down on one of the bright and colorful plastic chairs that fill the small enclosure.
A new employee was supposed to start work today. Sato, an acquaintance of yours, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. I've been trying to get in contact with her.
I see. You understand that it doesn't reflect well on Sato's character if she can't arrive on time for her first day of work, correct?
Yes, I understand. Believe me, it is very out of the ordinary for her to do something like this.
I'm sure. Fujikawa recommended Sato for the job based on your personal request. You need to be aware that since Fujikawa holds rank over you, he is the one who will be reprimanded for hiring an unsuitable employee. Now, I wouldn't go so far as to say that he will be punished. Rather, his recommendations will be denied for the foreseeable future. And any attempt he makes to climb the ladder, so to speak, will be vehemently refused by the other executives.
Isn't that a bit extreme? All of that because of one temp employee that didn't show up for work?
That's the way these things go. I've seen it dozens of times. The reason I'm telling you this is because you should feel some sort of responsibility to apologize to Fujikawa.
I had no idea. Honestly,
Enough. This isn't an open discussion. Apologize to Fujikawa and see if he will find it in his heart to forgive you. And please advise him to seek employment elsewhere. I don't foresee his career with us flourishing anytime soon. That's all.
Oh! Kotomi abruptly exits the cuticle and leaves me alone, sitting in a stupid-looking green plastic chair. I take it some time to compose my thoughts before also walking out. I don't know what to say to Shinya. I don't even know if I should say anything. Surely, Kotomi is being a bit extreme in effectively halting Shinya's career at Temujin. Oh my god. This is all because I recommended Aoi for the job. I feel like an idiot, but how was I to know that Aoi would prove unreliable? And still, it's far too extreme. Kotomi is out of line. Something else is in play here. I can feel it. Maybe Kotomi wants Shinya gone for own reasons, but I can't imagine why. He's a junior employee and not exactly the type to step on anyone's toes and make enemies. I return to my desk in a bit of a huff and slump in my swivel chair. My eyes fall on the empty can of coffee next to my computer screen, and I begin to wish I'd purchased more than this one this morning. Oh god. Glancing over the top of my screen, I can see that Tomoe, Lord help me, still hasn't arrived. Maybe I'll have to wait until tomorrow for her to find the gift I left for her. I'm sure she'll love it. Oh my god. And we're in this park again. I don't enjoy my walk home through this park this evening as much as I normally do. There are too many things weighing on my mind. Aoi, Tomoe, Shinya, and Kotomi. Why is it that I'm increasingly finding myself drawn to office drama? I don't want to deal with any of it. I just want to pursue my own goals. Working in the office is a means to an end, a way to keep a roof over my head and have the money to achieve Corpse Girl's ambitions. My god. If I could quit, I would, but I can't. Not just yet. I wonder if I can monetize Corpse Girl's services. Users could pay a fee to request a death, or I could even just accept donations. But I get the sinking feeling that asking for money will reduce the amount of requests I get. Then the number of requests coming in is already depressingly low. If I reduce it any further, I'd be in trouble. Not really, you're crazy! As I draw closer to my apartment building, my phone cries out for attention. I bring it to my ear with a swift hand. Oh god, who's calling?
Aoi?
Is it Aoi?
Noriko.
It's Aoi.
What's the deal? I've been trying to get in touch with you all day. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I I couldn't bring myself to come into the office. Yeah, well, I gathered that. Tell me why. You know, just the stuff I normally have to deal with. For real? What are we talking about here? Stalkers? Or your own battles? I left the apartment twice. I really did. But I had to go back inside each time because it didn't feel right. I had to check a few things and then check again, and in the end, I gave up and laid in bed. I must have fallen asleep because when I looked at the time, it was already late.
I sighed angrily and hoped that Aoi doesn't hear me.
Alright. It sounds like you had a rough day. I'm sorry, but the situation isn't great. I'm just going to be honest with you, okay? I don't think they'll be happy with you if you come in tomorrow. If I were you, I'd write a polite letter of resignation and just forget about the job. Shinya's been kind of thrown under the bus because of this.
Shinya?
Why? I'm not too sure myself. Since he got you the job, I suppose he was somewhat responsible for you. But because you didn't come in, it sounds like his career's in real jeopardy.
Oh God. Oh no.
Take a breath. You didn't know something like this would happen. I didn't either. I think this one exec has it out for him or something because it's too much of an overreaction.
I can't believe it. I never wanted to cost him his job.
I know. You didn't mean for this to happen.
Oh my lord.
Look, I'll try and smooth things out a little. I'll talk to Shinya tomorrow. You need to look after yourself right now, okay? Promise me you'll just take it easy tonight and relax.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay.
Forget this ever happened. Noriko will look after everything.
Thank you, Noriko.
Okay. Get some rest. Talk to you soon, Aoi.
Bye-bye.
I end the call with a heavy heart. I don't actually have any idea what to do. When it comes to Aoi, I always feel obligated to just tell her anything that will help her feel better. If I could actually follow through oh my god, I'm gonna start that over. If I could actually follow through with my words and genuinely make things better for her, then, well, maybe we'd have a bit of a different relationship than we do now. But I probably missed my opportunity for that a long time ago. Bah! In senior high school, I was never really truly understanding of her, and that cost me too much. Things are different now, of course. I've seen what she goes through. I'd like to think I understand her a lot more now. My feelings for her are true and not muddled in sympathy or pity. If this was a different life, and I hadn't made all those stupid mistakes, I would be happy to be with her. But now, the best I can hope for is that she wants to remain friends with me, and that will have to be enough to satisfy me. What the fuck? That voice. A trickle of icy sweat drips down my spine. In the near distance, sitting on the bench close to the park's exit, there's an easily recognizable figure.
Come here.
Hi. Where the fuck were you today? I freeze in my tracks. My body wants to keep walking to reach the familiar safety of my home, but my brain is engaging its fight-or-flight mode. Torn between my options, I find myself completely stationary.
Come on, I won't hurt you.
Where the fuck were you today? Tomoe. God, I don't remember if I said that right for like the past 5 minutes. There's no doubt in my mind that she's been waiting for me here all afternoon. She knows my route home. It's obvious. That's obvious since I last encountered her in Shinya in this very same park. Can't help but tense up as she leaps off the bench and approaches
You're
me.
into weird shit, right? Like occult stuff?
What?
Maybe? Is that what you came here to ask me?
Nah, just listen, okay? I wanted the opinion of someone freakier than me.
She really knows how to flatter a
It's
girl.
kind of dumb, you know, but have you heard of that Corpse Girl website thing?
Yeah, I run the bitch. Who does she think she's talking to? More importantly, how should I respond?
I've heard rumors.
Yeah, right? I heard rumors too, so I checked it out.
Yeah, and you put my name on the list.
I thought the whole thing was really funny. Like, could it be for real? Anyway, maybe I kinda used it to request a death.
Of me?
Is that so?
Is it Tomoe? Oh, God, Tomoe has pretty much straight up admitted that she was the one who requested my death. After all, I know exactly how many requests come through the site. The latest one had to have been from her.
Yeah, and, well, you know how the site works, right?
Fill me in.
All you do is put in a photo of a bitch and her phone number. Then she's supposed to drop dead. Simple as that. Thing is, no one knows how it works. Or if it works, actually.
Right. Okay, so you requested somebody's death, and what happened?
Well,
Oh, how much you want to bet that she wasn't the one who put in Noriko's picture? This seems like, okay. If I'm wrong, then I look stupid, but if I'm right, then I look like a genius. But either way, here we go. This is it. This is where she admits that she uploaded my photo. I've caught her red-handed. Don't get too cocky.
see, the dumb bitch went and died.
See? What I tell you? She didn't put mine in! She didn't put my photo in! Who'd you put in? Wait, now, hold on, wait. Now I'm curious. Who did you put in? I blink a few times. I'm positive I didn't hear that right.
Did you say?
The chick whose photo I uploaded. She's deader than a doorknob.
Who did you? Who is Tomoe referring to? My mind is racing frantically, scanning through the list of Corpse Girl's victims over the past few months. Then who uploaded your photo? The only person who have died recently are Akane Tsurumaki and Echi Hanada. Tomoe is talking about females, so that rules out Echi. Then there's Ruri Hatano, but she died such a long time ago. Last year, in fact. Surely Tomoe wasn't the one who requested her death. It was way too long ago for her to be bringing it up now. That leads me to believe that the only person Tomoe could be talking about is Akane Tsurumaki. Or somebody else died. Somebody I never found out about. That's impossible. I've been so thorough in searching for the results of my work, the only victim that Tomoe could be talking about is Akane. But wait, no, that still can't be right. Tomoe requested my death. Tomoe uploaded my photo to Corpse Girl's website just recently. I take a deep breath, swallow hard, and open my mouth.
Tomoe, what you're saying is really serious. Are you sure this person died?
Yep, no doubt. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about. If you're good with this occult junk, how do you think she died from a website? Do you reckon my request really killed her? Because I don't really want this shit on my conscience, you know?
I don't know what to say.
Come on. I was only really joking around with the website. Didn't think for a second that it could really work. But now, this bitch is cold in the ground, and I can't sleep at night. Keeping Shinya close is the only thing making me calm lately.
Do you actually like him, or are you just, like, using him for, like, a boyfriend or something? Tomoe seems to be showing a little remorse, which I didn't think she had in her. If she thought the website was a joke, then fair enough. It was only natural she'd want to play around with it. Then again, I'm kind of offended that she figured the whole thing was fake. Corpse Girl has worked too damn hard to be considered a joke. But I want to get to the bottom of this. I need to find out whose death Tomoe requested. I was about to say, ask her! And more importantly, the question of who requested my own death remains unanswered.
Tomoe, what's the name of the person you requested to die?
Her name? Oh, you might know her.
It was that skank from our office, Akane Tsurumaki.
Akane? Akane? I've been saying Akane! Okay, so it's Akane, not Akane. Akane, okay. Akane Tsurumaki. Sure enough, she's well and truly dead. Tomoe isn't wrong in believing that website killed Akane. Jesus Christ. Tomoe once posted on Noise about wanting to try the website, and she was waiting to find someone to try it on. If I recall correctly, the request for Akane's death came through Corpse Girl's website shortly after I read that post. Perhaps Tomoe made the request on the very same day. So then, Tomoe was the one responsible. I assumed the person who requested Akane's death was someone in our office, but I never figured it would be a junior data entry temp like Tomoe. How did Tomoe even know Akane? I can't see how their paths have crossed in such a large office building.
Psycho. You in there?
I snap out of my thoughts and met Tomoe's dead-eye gaze.
Your professional opinion? Can a website really kill someone?
I'm torn between giving two replies. I couldn't state that I believe the website worked or therefore helping Corpse Girl's credibility, or I could play it safe and make sure I'm not suspected of any involvement. Coward that I am, I decide to play it safe.
No, absolutely not. A website can't kill someone.
Yeah, I figured. Guess it's just a coincidence that she died. You reckon I'm not guilty then? I didn't really want the bitch dead anyway. I was just mucking around.
Yeah.
Well,
You're not guilty.
Thank God. That's a real weight off my elbows, you know?
shoulders.
Sure as shit won't mess around with sites like that again, though. I'm gonna play it real straight from now on.
You act like it. That was gay / heterosexual.
I gotta
joke.
get my life together. I got a man to look after now.
Guess
Right.
so.
Well, good luck with that. I need to get home.
Does she actually like Shinya? This is... I think she does, but I also think she doesn't. I don't know. All I want right now is to get back in, figure out who the hell uploaded a photo of me to the website. My mind is reeling, and I'm not in the right headspace to listen to Tomoe's derival any longer.
Or what it's worth. Jane Much. Thanks for putting my mind at ease. I know we ain't always seen eye to eye. Well, nah. That's about it for now.
Okay. For a fleeting moment, I imagined that she was about to apologize for assaulting me last week. That possibility disappeared from my mind almost as soon as it had.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. She waves almost sheepishly and wanders back through the park in the direction that I came from. Right, time to go home. I can't relax until I know who requested my death. If it wasn't Tomoe, then the situation could be a lot more serious than I originally thought. If it wasn't because of my petty squabbles with her, then someone really wants me dead. Who? Yeah, who genuinely wants you dead? Okay. Now I gotta think. I can't sleep. I wouldn't be able to sleep either. Someone wants you dead. It must be past 3 a.m. Countless hours have passed since I started trying to figure out who requested my death. I've run through every possibility candidate and their potential reasons 1,000 times. I've replayed every encounter I've ever had with every person I've ever met, and I'm drawing a blank. I don't know who wants me dead. I'm not so vain to think that everybody likes me. I'm sure a hell of a lot of people don't like me very much at all. But does anyone not like me enough to want me dead? To nominate for Corpse Girl to claim as her prey? I take little solace in the fact that my life isn't actually in danger. Corpse Girl's victims are only brought low by my hand. Though my convictions are strong and I never refuse a request, taking my own life is absolutely out of the question. This is the one and only request I will ever refuse, and it's not for the sake of my own life, but rather for the sake of Corpse Girl's continued existence. I will not let her die and be buried with me. However, now that I've eaten the knowledge that somebody genuinely wants me dead, I can't cure my upset stomach. No amount of mental reassurance will quell the sickness rising inside of me. The top candidates are, of course, those closest to me. I've crossed Tomoe off the list. Her relief at knowing Akane Suramaki's death wasn't her fault convinced me that she wouldn't make the mistake of messing with the website twice. Add to the fact that she came to me for reassurance, well, it's safe to say that she's not the person I'm looking for. So that leaves the people I deal with on a daily basis. Aoi Sato, my best friend since junior high and the first person I ever fell for. She rejected me gracefully during senior high, so gracefully that we will remain friends to this day. Would she want me dead? It's doubtful. She wouldn't even report her stalker, a guy who she's apparently related to the police because she didn't want him arrested. Then there's Shinya Fujikawa, another acquaintance from school and now my co-worker. He has even gone so far to call us friends now that we're connected on Noise. I've never been romantically interested in him, but I was under the false impression that he had feelings for me. He's a wannabe detective, but he doesn't have the competence, to follow in his father's footsteps. He doesn't strike me as the type to want somebody dead, let alone to go through with requesting someone's death. Still, quiet, guarded people like him can really surprise you. When you take those three out of the equation, the people I deal with on the daily are very few. There are the higher-ups and execs at work, like Kotomi Ida, but our dealings are short and simple that I'm sure I barely even register on their radar. If I extend my list of candidates to include people that I don't deal with regularly, but who are technically still a part of my life, then the list gets more interesting and harder to narrow down. Yeah, them! Kenji and Momo Agawa, the father and daughter living in my apartment building. They're sweet, kind, and considerate. Couldn't imagine they wanted to kill me unless I'm really using up too much of their internet bandwidth and they just can't take it anymore. That's a little extreme. Then there's Then there's my elder sister, of course, Yuriko Kurosawa. I'm trying to think if it's that last girl. We haven't talked in over a year at least. She's scum, but probably not the type to randomly elect her own sister for death. Probably. She's on parole, so I have to believe she won't do anything to jeopardize her freedom. Then there's Mother. Asuna Kurosawa. She's simply not in position to submit my details to Corpse Girl's website. My struggling brain can't think of anyone else currently in my life. I have a very small social circle, it's true. All the people that fill my Noise new feed have either already been named on the list or they are from such a small, long ago part of my life that they won't even remember I exist anymore. Oh my god! And then suddenly, and without warning, a face pops into my mind with startling clarity. That guy from the library. Kojiro, was it? Kojiro with no surname. He was bizarre, eccentric. Didn't seem like the type of person that gets outside much. Kind of like me, I suppose. His eyes were so clear it was unnerving. They say the eyes are the window to the soul, but I couldn't see anything but substance through his lenses. Excuse me, Jesus. Out of everyone I've mentally listed, he seems like the person most capable of taking someone's life. That's a biased opinion, based on little to no knowledge of him. It's just the impression he gives. However, I have to ask myself, would he want me dead? Me, a person he met one time at the library? In addition, the photo of me that was uploaded to my website was from Temujin's corporate system. It's the very same picture that I wear on my ID tagged. How would Kojiro have accessed it? If he was going to upload a photo of me, he would have found my Noise profile and used an image from one of my albums. There aren't too many photos of me on there, but there are enough to identify me. The guy's suspicious, and I don't think he's the one I'm looking for. Yet, I can't get his face out of my mind. Oh, I don't know. Oops, I skipped really fast. On a whim, I snatch up my phone from beside me and unlock the screen. The bright light shines like a beacon in the darkness and nearly blinds me, but I squint and navigate to the Noise app. Turn down the brightness. Jeez. Kojiro. He told me his Noise tag, didn't he? Yeah. If I can remember, it saved me the hassle of having to look through hundreds of profiles with the same name just to find him. What was it? Kojiro? No, too simple. Wasn't it like Koji, I think? Koji something. I start to type different variations until an auto-predicted result pops up. Koji. I was right. That's the one. I tap the result and instantly arrive at his profile. The info in his About Me section is pretty vague, but judging by the display photo, I'm certain this is the right guy. Koji. Just your average guy, taking my days one at a time. Oops. Introvert, antisocial, anti-establishment, anti-everything. Hello. I like peanut butter, though. I like him. I scroll through his feed and see that he hasn't posted anything for quite some time. His most recent post is from about a year ago, and it's just an updated version of his displayed picture where he has cropped out a woman's face and body, so the focus is just on him. Huh. I open up a direct message to him and start typing. Hey, is this Kojiro from the library? It's Noriko. Kurosawa. Since it's past 3 AM, I'm not expecting a reply until I instantly receive a message in response. Hi, late night? He replied so quickly. I swallow and gather the nerve to ask him what's on my mind. Yes, I can't sleep. Have you heard of Corpse Girl's website? The screen states that he's currently typing a message, but the notification simply disappears and no message comes through. Is he ignoring me? Then, yes. So he does know about the website. The question is was he already familiar to it, or did he just look it up after I mentioned it? What are your thoughts? Is it real? Yes, love it, big fan. What? I see, me too. Have you used it? No, well, no, not yet. Not yet? Don't hate anyone enough. Jesus! It's hard to get a sense of his emotions through his replies, and I can't tell if he's being sincere or not. Wait, have you used it? Tell me. Tell me in details. Does it work? No, I haven't used it, but it's popular in my office? Question mark? I don't know why I wrote that, or why I ended the message with a question mark. I shake my head and wait for a response. Okay, let me know if you use it. Might be work for me. Might be work for me? What does he mean by that? Work? Yes. What? I store cadavers. Dispose of later. I don't understand. Hospital morgue. Storage and disposal. Oh, he works at a morgue? Jesus. I noticed a strange smell in his clothes when we met, and now it makes sense. I gag a little and suppress the urge to vomit. Did he wear his clothes that he wore at work to the library? So if someone dies, they get sent to you, even for, like, suicides and murders? Yes, all sorts. Worst are crash victims. Have to mix and match limbs. Oh my god. Have you ever received a victim of Corpse Girl's website? Impossible to know. No. Maybe? Who can say? I have a name? A name. Can you look up the names of bodies he's received? Can you look up such a thing? Yes, cadavers are ID'd, mostly. No victim? Should I ask? Will doing so put me under suspicion of being associated with Corpse Girl? Hello? I can look now, at work. I start to nervously bite my fingernails. I know that I won't gain anything from finding out if he's dealt with any of the victims, but morbid curiosity tends to get the better of me. Sometimes I just have to know. Akane Saramaki. Okay, a second. No, correct spelling? Guide M. Saramaki and Akane Sarumi. That's not right. Close enough. Close though. Okay, more names. Ichi Hanada. One sec. Yes, crash victim. Bad. I remember him. He's still here actually. I can't believe what I'm reading. Ichi Hanada ended up at Kojiro's morgue, and he's still there? Really? How long do you store bodies? Depends. Up to due days for autopsies. No autopsy for him. No need. So he just sits there. Cold chamber 31BB. If family don't collect, then cremation. Is cremation what you mean by disposable? Yes, mostly. Friend of yours? Not exactly. But he's Corpse Girl's victim. You said so. Well, I don't know. You said so. Interesting. I'll look at him again. Really? There's no need for that. That's okay. I won't tell. How'd you do it? Oh! I swallow hard. What does he mean? Hello? How did I do what? How did you kill him? He knows that you're Corpse Girl, bro. Oh, that music change! Oh, shit! I've messed up. He knows. Kojiro has figured out who I am. In a panic, I slam my phone down. I can hear the constant vibration against the bed as Kojiro continues to message me. Shit, 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 shit. What do I do? Can I make something up to convince him that I'm not the one responsible for Echi's death? Will he even buy it? By not responding to him straight away, I've probably inadvertently proven my own guilt. I pick up my phone between my trembling thumb and forefinger. I hold it delicately as though it had suddenly become some sort of evidence that I don't want to cover in fingerprints. In a way, that's completely true. I stare at the messages from Kojiro. Hey, you there? Hello? I'd better reply. I have to say something. Maybe, just maybe, I can throw him off my trail. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't kill anyone. Not exactly a lie. Yes, true. Corpse Girl killed him. No name entry on Corpse Girl's website. But you know his name and you know he died. There you go. You requested his death. Wait, this is good. This is far better than him believing I'm Corpse Girl. He thinks I'm some fan of the website that submitted a request. I have to run with this. I can't let him know the actual truth. Okay, you got me. I used the website to request his death. Ah, wow, mad. So the site is real. Amazing. This is exciting. Are you happy he's dead? I decided to take a leaf out of Tomoe's book and act more innocent than I really am. Not really. I just made this request on a whim to see if it would happen. I didn't think it would really work. Wow, so you didn't hate the guy? Echi? No, I never even met him. Just found his photo on the internet. Incredible. Corpse Girl kills with just a photo. Doesn't even need a name? Wonder how many other Vics I've got here. LOL. Have to go. Clocking off soon. Talk later. Damn, bro! This guy's a little... Jesus. Kojiro's status immediately changed to offline. I breathe a sigh of relief. I think he bought the lie. Surely I'm in the clear. But this whole conversation was an exercise in stupidity. I nearly shot myself in the foot because of my own insatiable curiosity. I shouldn't have contacted Kojiro at all. The only positive thing to come out of this is learning that Kojiro works at a hospital morgue. I could potentially take advantage of this, but my sleep-deprived brain can't quite work out now, I think it said. Well, I can dwell on that later. For now, I really need to sleep. Jesus. Hello. Oh god, this game is something. My alarm erupts with a shrieking scream and scares me awake. My eyes don't open immediately, and instead I find myself tossing and turning, trying to bury my face in my pillow. I can't have had more than 2 hours of sleep, and now it's already time to get up and go to work. How the hell am I going to function today? I drag my heavy body from the bed and slide into a pair of slippers resting on the floor. I have to get up at 5 in the morning? Jesus. With a yawn and a stretch, I leave my bedroom. Or like 5, 6 in the morning? 6 is like understandable, but 5? I stand in the kitchenette connected to the living room for a few moments, completely absent-minded. I open the refrigerator and stare blankly at the dismal contents. A small tub of peach yogurt sits on the top shelf, and a half-empty jug of oolong tea rests at the bottom. I grab the yogurt and peel off the lid. Without even fetching a spoon, I simply pour a little into my mouth. I consume half of a tiny portion and wipe my mouth before throwing the leftovers in the trash can. Why would you do that? That will be enough to spike my energy for the morning. When you normally run on an empty stomach, any amount of calories can work as a pick-me-up. I make a mental note to collect 2 or 3 cans of coffee from the convenience store on my way to work. They should carry me through the rest of the day. The rest of the early morning is spent applying makeup and getting dressed. Jesus. I'm out the door at the same time as every other day. I want to see Kenji and Momo again. I think that was his name. To stop myself from nodding off on my desk, I decide to rearrange my personal effects. Having something to focus on is a great way to fight off sleep. Unlike the other employees here, I don't tend to keep too much in my workspace, yet it still manages to feel cluttered somehow. Next to my computer monitor are 3 little figurines that I collected from toy capsule machines. They're a set of anthropomorphic I haven't read that word in how long. Coffee cans that were released as a promotional campaign for my favorite coffee brand. Each figure is about the size of my thumb. They're cute little things, and when you put a coin into the capsule machine, you never know which character you're gonna get. So far, I've managed to collect Captain Cafe, something, Lieutenant Longback, and Madame Macchiato? What? And if I remember correctly, there are 2 more I still need to get. The capsule machines seem to be out of rotation now because they've been replaced with a different series of toys. If I ever want to collect the remaining figures, I'll probably need to buy them online. Oh well, I'm not super invested in having to own all of them. I give each tiny figure a bit of dusting and set them back next to my monitor, so they're all standing up straight and facing forward. Satisfied that they're tidy, I look at the small tray of drawers that sit on the other side of my monitor. I mainly just store papers and office memos in them. They're not really big enough to hold anything much larger than documents. I rummage through the drawers and discard a few old notices that aren't relevant anymore. When I'm done, I file away a couple of loose papers that have been fluttering on my desk for the last week. With that complete, I straighten up my keyboard so it's parallel with my mousepad. I give the keyboard a thorough dusting, then lean back in my chair to admire my work. The desk looks much nicer now. A clean workspace invites a clear state of mind, or so my co-workers would have me believe. Maybe I'll buy into that a little bit now that I can see the effects for myself. The corner of my eyes catch a glimpse of blonde hair, and I watch her turn. Tomoe? God, enter the office. She nods at Shinya as she walks by his desk and continues to nonchalant toward her own workspace. Since her desk is in my line of sight, I have the perfect vantage point to watch her pull her belongings down and take a seat. I feel a sudden stirring of excitement as she sits down. It's almost as if I'm anticipating something to happen. Was something supposed to happen with Tomoe today? Have I forgotten something important? Yeah, you slipped. I'm pretty sure it was a photo of her own corpse, not Tomoe, but Noriko's corpse in her desk. Or like on her desk, or like somewhere, I don't know. My tired mind can't really focus on those thoughts. I try to ignore the mild surge of adrenaline that started pulsing through me when she took her seat. I distract myself by starting up my computer and looking over the list of today's tasks. It looks as though I need to correct a few entries I uploaded to the company server yesterday. In my previously distracted state, it's possible I made a few typographical errors. That's fair enough. I'll get to my work on correcting the data. I open up a few programs and listen to the whirring of my computer tower nearly drowned out in the clamor of the office environment. The next sound I hear eclipses the noise of the computer in the office. Completely and absolutely. A terrified shriek slices through the air like a knife, leaving a deathly ring silence in its wake. What? I scramble to my feet purely out of instinct, scanning for the source of the scream. I don't have to look very far before my eyes fall upon distressed Tomoe, kneeling on the floor and clutching her face. I knew it was going to be Tomoe. She's on the ground next to her desk, staring down blankly, her fingers white from strain of clawing at her own head. In the sudden chaos of people rushing to her side, I somehow managed to notice that one of the drawers on her desk is wide open. Yeah, I knew it. I fucking knew it! An open drawer? As tired and exhausted as I am, the significance of the open drawer isn't lost on me. I immediately realized why my body subconsciously felt excited when Tomoe came into the office this morning. I left something in her desk drawer, something I wanted her to find. Yesterday's obsession with discovering the identity of the one who requested my death caused me to forget my rebellious strike against Tomoe. I left something in her drawer yesterday, thinking she was the one who submitted my photo to the website. Then she didn't come to work, and it completely slipped my mind. After she confessed to requesting Akane Suramaki's death, I erased my suspicion of her being the one who targeted me, but I didn't remove the item from her drawer. I'm in deep, deep shit now. Before I can even lurch forward from my desk, Tomoe turns her head to face me. Oh, I'm getting nervous. Her cold, grim eyes lock into mine, refusing to let go. A trickle of crimson blood escapes from her scalp where her fingernails pierce her skin during her panic scream. Swallowing my nervousness, I break eye contact with her and stare down at the flat object that was the focus of her outcry. It's a familiar photograph and printed image on glossy paper, traditional, old school, and just as effective as I hope. Though I can't make out all the detail from this distance, the composition of the photo doesn't elude my memory. Oh shit. Oh shit. It depicts my very own corpse, toppled backwards over a tombstone, a bloody slash across my neck, a laceration lines my stomach, and a knife protrudes from my breast. That's a knife? It looks like a wooden stake! My black hair is a tangled mess, my dark eyeliner smeared and smudged. A grimace on my face is the mistakable mask of death. Noriko Kurosawa, stoic and unflinching in death. Noriko Kurosawa, dead atop a random tombstone in some nameless cemetery. A bizarre yet ultimately unremarkable way to die. It suits me perfectly. I'm proud of the work that went into this photo. The object was to punish Tomoe for requesting my death, to create a work of art so horrific that she would beg for forgiveness when she found me still breathing. But the scene playing out before me is unlike anything I had imagined. Tomoe's face is scrunched up with hatred, the veins in her forehead threatening to burst and shower the office with sanguine something gore at any given second. Whether or not she thinks this is some sick prank is beyond my knowledge. All I can decipher is that her expression is that she is likely to strangle me given the opportunity. But perhaps I'm jumping ahead of myself. Why do I automatically assume that she believes I'm guilty of putting the photo on my drawer? I mean, aren't I the victim in the image? Perhaps
Who the fuck is responsible for this?
She howls like a wounded animal, a battered and beaten up pup backed into a corner. Clutching the photo, new torn from her bloody fingernail, she stands and plants her feet firmly on the floor. Steadfast, stern, resolute, a bulwark of immovable fury. All eyes were upon her. The bleached blonde gal girl with an antagonizing attitude is the center of the attention in the office.
This photo is disgusting! Absolutely sick! Who made it?
Oh, God. From the confused and puzzled faces of the 20 or so employees huddled around, it's obvious that no one really knows what Tomoe is talking about. The photo is small, and with her clutching it tightly and waving it around frantically, it's impossible for anyone to make out the detail. I'm bold enough to assume that no one else has managed to properly glimpse it yet. And maybe I can prevent our coworkers from getting a closer look if I act fast. I dart out from behind my desk and approach Tomoe.
Let me see.
Tomoe aggressively thrusts the photo towards me. I can make a cursory look at it and gasp a to add credibility to my acting. Adopting a fake countenance of shock, I grab Tomoe by the shoulder and pull her closer to me. I bow my head against her so we stand intimately in the middle of the crowd, forehead to forehead, our eyes fixed on one another. I hope my beating heart is loud enough for Tomoe to notice as we stand against each other. I whisper softly, my pulse quickening as I try to make my words sound urgent and confident rather than broken and anxious.
Come with me. I need to talk to you.
Tomoe tenses and stiffens, but she murmurs something that sounds like an agreement. I pull away from her and grab her wrist to lead her out of the office. We exit from the throng of onlookers, scratching their heads and dart toward the elevator. Shinya says nothing as we pass him. He just looks on with a pale face. My heart is beating. The elevator ride down is silent and awkward, but eventually the doors open to reveal the ground floor lobby. We weave between the scattered couches and sculptures, making a frantic dash for the exit. Oh my God. We finally emerge outside into the brisk morning air. Trying hard to catch my breath, I notice that Tomoe isn't nearly as exhausted as I am. I want to chalk up my wheezing condition to a lack of sleep, but I know that isn't an excuse for my poor physical fitness. Tomoe is still holding the photo in her hand. She looks at it once more in disgust, then faced me with one hand.
You want to tell me what the fuck this is?
Look, it's difficult to explain, but I'll try my best.
I want to find out who planted this in my drawer. And look at this.
She thrusts the photo at me once again. She uses the point of her thumb to indicate the timestamp printed at the bottom of the image.
It's got yesterday's date on it. A photo of your dead body, as if you've already been killed. But here you stand.
Sure enough, the photo bears yesterday's date. The time states 9:06 p.m. I marked it as such when I was under the belief that Tomoe would find it yesterday morning. I wanted her to anxiously wait the day until my death accompanied the rising moon. Since that didn't go down the way I planned, the confusion on Tomoe's face now is
I
self-explanatory.
just can't believe that corpse girl wants you dead.
What did she say?
This is just like what happened to Akane Tsurumaki when I requested her death. The police found a photo of her own dead body on her phone when they investigated how she died.
What? Is this public knowledge? How did I not know this? My mouth is getting really dry from talking.
And now you've got a similar photo. Does that mean Corpse Girl is trying to kill ya? But it doesn't make sense. It's already past the time it says here. And why was the photo in my desk drawer? What do I gotta do with it?
I'm still reeling from the information about Akane Tsurumaki. The police discovered the corpse photo on her phone. Of course they did. Of course they would investigate her death. It was foolish of me to assume the photo wouldn't come to light. Tomoe grits her teeth and tenderly touches a finger to the blood cut on her scalp, the place her fingernails slashed in anguish. She looks at her fingertip in revolution and sighs.
Look. Maybe it's my fault that Akane Tsurumaki ended up down the well. Maybe it's not. The least I can do is make sure that the fucking corpse girl doesn't come to get you as well.
At least she's nice enough to not want me dead.
You ain't my friend or nothing, but sluts gotta stick it out together, right? I don't want another bitch on my conscience.
Okay, so she also called herself a slut. That's nice to know. I feel like these are the most touching words Tomoe can string together. I'm somewhat flattered that she wants to protect me.
Tomoe, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I kinda do, you know? You comforted me a little when I came to you about the dead skank. Made me feel like I wasn't totally to blame, yeah. You might not be as much of a psycho as I thought. Might be a heartbeat behind that flat chest.
She's still going on about my boobs, bro.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Unexpectedly, the brash and bronzing girl beams at me brightly.
I'm putting you under 24-hour surveillance. Corpse Girl's gonna have to crack my skull open before she goes sticking her fingers into yours.
Okay.
Tomoe, really, that's not necessary.
I can't figure out a way to convey that I'm not actually in danger. Well, immediate danger at any rate. It's true that there is someone out there who wants me dead badly enough to have requested it through the website. But as far as the threat of Corpse Girl coming to get me goes, I'm perfectly safe. Oh boy. I resign myself to simply stare blankly at Tomoe, the girl I hold so much disdain for. I know I should choose my next words carefully. Tomoe is prone to violent outbursts at even the best of times. No, not that one. You know what? Let's be
I'd
nice.
feel better with you looking after me.
You're damn right. Ain't no one gonna protect you as good as me.
Alright, at least you kinda. Tomoe reaches forward and ruffles my hair in a tomboyish manner. Oh shit, I should have saved. You know what? I can't save now, goddammit. You know what? I'll just, whatever. Tomoe reaches forward and ruffles my hair in a tomboyish manner. I grimace and bear it until she's satisfied and retracts her arm with a laugh.
What are we gonna do?
I don't fucking know. You're the one.
I don't totally believe this corpse girl person really exists, but still. Something or other killed Akane Tsurumaki. Pretty sure it wasn't suicide. What with the photo and all. Since you got one of them photos too, I reckon someone's out to get you.
Yeah, about that.
How about we hunker down at my place after work? Gals night in, right? If someone tries to break down the door to get to you, I'll show them what's what.
She really is insistent. I almost can't believe this is the same girl that slapped me across the face last week. I feel like we could almost be friends at this rate, but what happens if she finds out I'm not actually in any danger? My god, will she think I used her, betrayed her? What if she finds out that I'm Corpse Girl? That will probably be the trigger that provokes her to slashing my throat herself. Tired as I am, I'm feeling weak and I simply not.
Sure. Let's go to your place after work.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Oh.
We'll do a snack run, okay? Gotta have chocolate and cake on a night like this.
All of a sudden, she freezes and stares intently into my eyes.
Shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's fine. Snacks sound good.
Hey, don't feel pressured to eat, okay? I got a big appetite, so nothing will go to waste.
Oh, wait a second. She was talking about how Noriko doesn't eat that much, and she actually considered the fact that she was triggered by talking about eating and stuff. Tomoe, maybe you're not as bad as I think you are. Maybe you're just some, sassy bitch that, cares about people sometimes. Oh, she grins, looking proud of herself. My expression softens somewhat. Somehow, Tomoe is displaying the minimum amount of human decency, and yet it's very touching. We've somehow broken down a wall between us and removed the animosity that has hung in the air since the day we met. Suddenly, she reaches out her hand, the photograph held gently between her fingers.
Here. Better you have it than me.
Okay. Looking down at the photo, it's pretty clear that it's me in the image. I suppose it would be best to delete this evidence. I shred the photo carefully, making sure to completely destroy any of my defining features in the image. With the photo completely ripped beyond recognition, I toss it in a nearby bin. Tomoe smiles at me and we enter the office building side by side. Damn, bro! Are we like... Is this her place? Damn. Tomoe's apartment is not at all like I expected it would be. For starters, it's not an absolute trash heap like it always was in mind's eye. The place is nice, fairly modern, and probably not that cheap. She lives on the outskirts of Shinjuku, so she's probably a lot closer to the office than I am. That probably explains why she's usually so punctual despite her terrible work ethic. From what I can gather from my first impressions, she lives alone. A few photo frames near the entrance feature some family members, including a younger brother and sister. It's funny because she doesn't seem like the older sister type to me. She kind of does to me, not gonna lie. The personal effects decorating. Are you fucking serious? The personal effects decorating the apartment aren't cheap and tacky, much to my surprise. I immediately get the feeling that she earns more money than I do, even though we have the same job. Though, how could that be? We're both simply data entry temps. We'd surely be on the same contract and the same salary. I suppose she's a little bit older than me. Maybe she has a well-paying job. Maybe she had a well-paying job before starting at Temujin. Or maybe she has a side job. Either way, there's no way she could afford to live here on the same salary as me.
Would you like a cup of tea? I've got oolong, green, barley, hojicha.
So many to choose from. I didn't take you as much of a tea drinker.
Well, of course I am. It's tradition, you know. Tradition's real important.
Huh. Yeah, I guess so. Hojicha for me, please.
Sure. Coming right up.
Why is she nice, bro? I shouldn't like Tomoe, but I kind of do, I'm not gonna lie. As Tomoe busies herself in the kitchen, I continue scanning the apartment. A fairly large TV sits atop a sleek cabinet against one wall of the living area. It's probably in the area we physically cannot see because it's off screen. A comfortable looking sofa fills most of the room, but gives way to a small coat. Well, I'm not even gonna try. In the corner. What is that? During winter, something is a very, very valuable piece of furniture. It's a small, low table with blankets to cover your legs. Underneath is a tiny space heater designed to warm up the enclosed area. It's actually really
I like your kotatsu. I can't even fit one in my apartment.
Kotatsu.
Oh, yeah. They're great, right? Dad actually made that one for me.
Damn, bro!
Your dad made it?
Hey, not gonna lie, my dad could probably do something like that. He's really good with woodworking and shit like that. I look closely at it. I don't know much about woodwork, but the whole thing looks very solid and well made. Even the blanket spread underneath the table surface is pleasing to look
It's
at.
probably not cold enough to flick the heater on, but feel free to sit down there if you like.
No, that's okay. I'm warm enough.
A memory of my childhood flickers at the edge of my mind like a moth dancing around a flame. Sitting at a kotatsu? Oh, Jesus Christ, I already forgot. As a child with a warm cup of cocoa, my big sister reading a book aloud to me. I shake my head. That was too long ago to even attempt to remember clearly, and the past never really mattered much to me anyway. Tomoe is finished pouring tea, so she sits 2 ceramic mugs atop the coffee table and calls out to me.
Tea's up!
Thank you.
Alright. Okay.
So, we gotta protect you from Corpse Girl, right?
I simply nod.
Hey, wait a minute. If you got one of them photos, that means someone requested your death, right? This whole time, I've been thinking it's Corpse Girl that wants you dead. But that ain't right. It means that someone else just asked Corpse Girl to put you in the ground.
Yeah, that's what I figure.
She's not wrong. Why Corpse Girl isn't actually after me. It's truly that there is someone who requested my death.
So who do you think it is? Who wants you dead?
Well, honestly, at first I thought it was you.
Yeah, I mean, last week I might have been tempted to chuck your photo on the website, but nah. You work right near me in the office. If you ended up dead, someone would trace it back to me, you know? I dobbed in Akane Tsurumaki because she worked way upstairs. And we never talked, save one time when I found out she's a total skank.
Oh? So you did speak to her once? What was she like?
Fucking slut, that one. We met in the lobby. I was on one of them couches doing my makeup because I was in early one. She walks past me, gives me one of them looks all those snooty rich people give you. You know the type, like, I'm better than you and I know it. But you know what she said to me?
What?
What did she say?
She says this. Honey, please wait for your clients outside the building.
Huh? What did she mean?
Ugh, don't you get it? She was implying that I'm a hooker or something. Just by looking at me, she decided I didn't belong in the office building.
Damn, bro! Oh, clients as in, like, you know, someone who probably paid to get you in bed or something.
It really pissed me off. I'm sick of people judging me like that. Yeah, I look different from y'all, but so what? I got my own style, so just fuck off.
Okay. Okay, when I call her, when I indirectly called her a slut, I didn't mean it. I don't call people names like that, even if they're, like, fictional characters. I don't know. I ain't the type to do that.
So you're not a hooker?
No.
Bitch. You're lucky I'm in a good mood.
I can't help but laugh along with her.
Sorry, I was just kidding.
Yeah, I know. You're not so bad, Noriko Kurosawa.
Thanks. You're not so bad yourself, Tomoe Watanabe.
Watanabe. Oh my god. Watanabe. Alright. We share another laugh and I feel my tense and guarded persona slowly slipping away. This girl, this person that I detested just days ago, did I have her all wrong? We clashed countless times while working together, but now we're suddenly becoming closer. Why is that? It's almost as though some sort of maternal instinct kicking into gear inside Tomoe, and she feels the urge to keep me safe. My eyes are like straining. This is gonna end soon, I hope so. Is it guilt over Akane Saramaki's death? Is it because she's happier overall now that she has a boyfriend? Does dating Shinya make her less pissed off at the world and less eager to lash out? I don't know the answer, but I'm glad we've been able to set aside our differences.
Right. Now we've got some tea. Why don't we watch some trashy TV?
It's not exactly my preferred way to spend an evening, but Tomoe has welcomed me in her home. We've all but buried the hatchet. It's only fair that I extend a hand of friendship as well.
Okay. Trashy TV sounds great. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Tomoe cheers and picks up the television remote with a quick flick of her wrist. I like her. Believe so. Okay, well, this looks like a good time to end it. We seem pretty close with Tomoe. You know, we still haven't talked to Shinya about the whole, like, hey, sorry that your career's in jeopardy. But I'm gonna end it off right now. We seem like a really good note. Kind of. I hope so. Right now, it's a good note. For like the third time. I'm gonna end it here. I hope this was another good video. If, you know, you found another video of mine good. But I hope that y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all later tomorrow. Bye everyone.